No one becomes rich by just working at a job. With all the schemes set to gulp down your money, it takes more than working to become rich. A lot of people in the world do not know how money works. All they know about money is to work, earn, and then spend. This explains why about 90% of the world's population is always broke despite how much they earn. Money traps are subtle baits that take money away from your pocket. They make it impossible for you to get your financial life under control or even improve the standard of living. Marketers, subscription companies, TV stations, etc. are all ready to gulp your money away immediately after you receive it. No wonder it seems impossible for you to pay off your debts. If you ever desire to get to a level where you no longer worry about money, then this video is for you. To quit the rat race and be financially independent, you need to be aware of these traps that subtly sap away your hard-earned money and avoid them like the plague. Before we get into that though, let me just say hello and welcome to Alpha Finance. This is the channel to watch if you want to learn more about personal finance, investing, and even cryptocurrency. However, before I get into the topic, do me a favor and subscribe and hit that like button, because it really helps me out with that YouTube algorithm. Thanks. Now let's go ahead and get into it. Number 1. Wrong investment or no investing at all. Have you ever paid attention to people's responses whenever someone else speaks to them about an investment opportunity? You get to hear things like, "Oh, I'm not interested in any investment now. I don't have the time or capital to follow through." For some, it might be, "I lost a huge sum of money the last time. Definitely investing is not my thing." And guess what? That is a big mistake. Losing your capital is part of life. You need to get used to it. You learn from each of your failures, and that's one of the things that differentiate the rich from the poor, their ability to keep trying till they win. Now, every time you invest, you save yourself from a day of working. Most people have heard about different investments, but they think they don't earn enough to set aside a stipulated amount for that. And some think that since they're still far away from retiring, they can start investing later. The best time to start investing is now. Make time to learn about the basic principles of investing and do your thorough study of an investment opportunity before you put your money in. When you start investing early, you'll have more money for yourself. The law of compound interest is still very effective and a reliable means of building wealth. Number 2. Buying what you cannot afford. Now, I can dwell on this point forever. This is one of the factors that differentiate the rich from the middle class. A middle-class man will take out a loan to get a car, buy a house, put his children through school, go on vacation, and every other thing. They simply live their lives on loans, and that's why they never get free from repaying debts. If you want a new car, save up for it and pay for the car in full. Never take out a loan to buy a car. At the end of the day, doing this will make you pay more for that car. A car is a depreciating asset, and in the space of a year, it's not worth as much as you purchase it. But then you will still have debts to pay, long after the car has been abandoned in the garage. The same goes for taking a loan to buy a big house in a cozy environment to match up with your mates. Life is not a competition, and the truth is, those people don't even care about what you do with your life. So stop buying things to please others. Stop trying to look rich and aspire to be rich. Avoid the buy now, pay later offers marketers throw around. They do this because they know that most people cannot live past the fear of missing out, and they want to try anything and everything, even if they can't afford it. Don't fall into that trap. No matter how good an offer is, if you can't afford it, then it's not for you. Learn to look away from such things and enjoy life with what you can afford. Number 3 is wanting to get rich quickly. No doubt, everyone wants to get rich. Even the rich want to get richer. The richest man in the world is not sitting at his beach house folding his hands. He's out there thinking of more ways to generate money, invest money, and make more money. Definitely, your desire to get rich is not wrong. It's absolutely normal. However, most people do not want to do what it takes to make money. They want to ride the latest car, own a penthouse, and ride on a private ship without having to lift a finger. This is a big money trap that makes you lose even the little money that you do have. It's on the wings of this desire that most scammers thrive. They present juicy opportunities to take away your money. As the saying goes, if it's too good to be true, it probably is. Most people have fallen victim to Ponzi schemes because they want to become rich overnight. Giving into betting saps your money. What is the probability that you'll win that money? If you want to be truly rich, then you should be ready to do the work. Get rid of that mindset of wanting to get rich quickly so you will not become a victim of this money trap. Number 4. Financial ignorance. I cannot overemphasize the importance of knowing basic things about how to run your finances. As basic as this knowledge should be for everyone, only 33% of adults in the world are financially literate. This explains why the rich keep getting richer and the poor are becoming poorer. This is not about enrolling in a full course in accounting and mastering all of the jargon of the profession. But to stay in charge of your financial life, you must know basic financial concepts. You must know how to create a budget, savings, and the various terms needed to operate a savings account, retirement plans, emergency funds, credit scores, how to read a credit card balance, and much more. What most middle-class people know about money is to work at a job, get their paycheck, and spend that money. If that's all you know about money, then you need to come out of that trap, because ignorance will cost you more. It's your lack of financial knowledge that will make you the prey of marketers and TV stations, among others. Number 5. Failure to acquire a high-income skill. The middle class are the ones who work for money at a 9-to-5 job. They go to work every morning and work till late evening, Monday to Friday, January to December, with little to no vacation. Working at the same job for over 5 years with no pay raise, despite the inflation all around, the only thing that seems to remain the same is their income. This itself is a trap. Not having a high-income skill is what keeps you perpetually at the middle-class level. A high-income skill gives you the freedom to dictate your income, and you're being paid for your value, not time. You can work anywhere, anytime, any day, and still earn your money. You can increase your income as you desire. This means you get to call the shots with that skill. However, most people don't know that such skills exist. Others who have heard about them simply don't know how to acquire them. Acquiring a high-income skill is not as difficult as you might think. With a little help here and there, you can get yourself started with any of these skills. Most people get satisfaction working as a doctor, a lawyer, an engineer, etc. And indeed, your services are especially needed to keep the world functioning. This is specifically for those who are trapped at their jobs that they hate so much but still have to wake up every morning and drag themselves there. They cannot stand their bosses, but they're compelled to remain loyal. Now, if that's you, then it's time for you to look up something else that'll make you in charge of your time, your life, and also help pay the bills and get you that kind of life that you've always dreamed of. Number 6. Loans. Loans are often referred to as demons. They appear like lifesavers at the point of obtaining them, but then they suddenly transform into becoming a threat to a person's life and peace, sucking out every dime the person earns. The worst of this category are high-interest debts. These are debts like credit card loans, which come with a high interest rate, and at the end of the day, you become a slave to the credit card company. If you have a high-interest debt hanging over your neck, the best thing that you can do is to pay it up as soon as you possibly can, because every moment you allow that interest to go up, you've only succeeded in making yourself poorer. Number 7. No financial goals. If I ask you what your financial goal is, your answer might be, I want to be rich. As ridiculous as that sounds, that's where most middle-class people stand. They thought that they would be rich by going to school, and off they went. They thought that they'd be rich by taking a job, and lo and behold, they have a job. Now, they didn't get their desired amount from their job, so they went for further studies. Maybe if I have a master's degree or a PhD, I'll become richer. These things are beautiful if that's what you want out of life. But to become rich, you need more than just a PhD. You need to have a financial goal that will control your financial life. Your goal will determine your savings, investment, living plan, spending, and everything you put your money into. Your financial goal is the amount you actually want to save, the amount you want to make in active income after a particular income. Without a goal, your financial life will have no direction and you'll not be in charge of it. Avoid this trap like a plague. Always remember that you need a goal to make the right decision financially. And finally, number 8. This last trap is the fiercest of them all. If you're sitting there watching this video and thinking that everything said so far is not for you, though your financial life is a mess, that state is a trap in itself. If you think that you don't have to change, take note, or improve anything about your financial life, then you are in a trap. Knowledge is progressive. You will become stale if you do not improve your financial knowledge. Never joke with your financial knowledge, and always take it upon yourself to keep up to date on the things happening around the industry. Now that's where I'll draw the curtain on today's video. Will you be taking the bold step to work out of the trap? Let me know your decision in the comment section below. And with that, thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.